And for our special report, the Children's Joy Foundation Incorporated USA chapter has conducted an outreach program in the cultural region of Appalachia in Kentucky, USA, where impoverished families enjoyed a fun-filled day, making them forget the harsh realities they face, even for just a day. Here's more from our SMNI News correspondent in United States. The Children's Joy Foundation USA has touched the Appalachian soil for the very first time in a 2-day feeding program and gift-giving outreach here in the small town of Zoe, Kentucky. Otherwise known as the Bluegrass State, it is where the South, the Midwest, and the Appalachian cultures and history harmoniously mix. It is a synopsis with bluegrass music, horse racing, college basketball, and of course, Kentucky Fried Chicken. Fortunately, the unbridled spirit of the Kentuckians overlaps the other one thing that is associated with their state, its poverty rate.
Parents don't have jobs. Some places they don't have homes to live, decent homes to live in. Some of the homes here are really bad. Water, sometimes they don't have good water.
As of 2017, top poverty ranked Kentucky as the 5th impoverished state in America in terms of income inequality, unemployment, food insecurity, and affordable housing. The Appalachian families are among the most underprivileged demographic, a fact that had persisted from its early days, since during the American Civil War until now. 18.5% of Kentucky families still live under the poverty line, especially those who live in the hollows or hollers, which are depressions or valleys in Kentucky and West Virginia. Some find life in the hollers peacefully private, but not all enjoy that privilege in itself. Though statistics have dramatically changed over the years, the Appalachians still have a trademark of the eastern United States, and that is what the locals of the mountains proudly hold on to.
The way of life here is very hard, and I'm talking traditionally. This area was settled by Scots and Irish, who are very clannish and have a history of violence. The area is not good for farming. The only resource here is logs and trees.
The isolated town of Zoe lies north of the Lee County seat, the city of Beattyville. The only way in and out of the town is through Kentucky Route 11. Beyond the overwhelmingly breathtaking natural scenery, the dilapidated homesteads of Zoe's dwellers stand in stark contrast. The living conditions are beyond bearable, but this has been the way that their fathers and mothers had lived, and their families before them.
I've been living here since I was 15 months old. It is rough. It's a really rough neighborhood.
Nevertheless, Appalachian Ministries are more than happy to help the Children's Joy Foundation USA's endeavor to turn one ordinary day into a moment of their lives where not only the children but also their parents would forget about their problems.
Wow, look at all this stuff! Wow! Go look, guys! Go!
I would like to thank you all for bringing your group to Kentucky. The Appalachian Mountains are very limited in their resources and in their economy, in jobs and education. And what you all are doing to bring some joy to our day has been wonderful for our children. A lot of our families are plagued with drug abuse, domestic violence, poverty, and there's a lack of opportunities around here, lack of jobs, lack of job placement for people who even do graduate from college. So it's wonderful that what you've done is bring some joy to us and share our day playing. We appreciate you.
Yeah, look at the big teddy bear!
May have had it coming at them hard at a very young age, but its resiliency in spirit and in believing that every act of kindness is rewarded by more kindness can life's struggles be dealt with.
Look, Gracie. Look at that! That's for you! What do you say?
Bless the hands that prepared And then came the most satisfying part, a bottomless supply of party food, pizza, cotton candy, ice cream, cake, some of which these children have never ever had before this day.
It was fun. The kids loved the cotton candy and the popcorn, and they loved the presents and the games, and it was a really cool experience, and want it to happen more often.
How about you? How do you feel?
I love it.
One of the children today said, "We've never had a party like this. There's pizza."
There's pizza for everyone.
In the end, everyone is a winner. Life may have had it coming at them hard at a very young age, but its resiliency in spirit and in believing that every act of kindness is rewarded by more kindness can life's struggles be dealt with.
You all have done an awesome job. I think they really appreciate you all coming and spending quality time with you. They like that. All the gifts and the balloons and stuff, they really like that. The games, oh yes, they love playing the games. They just danced and had a good time.
Also, it helps them in a cross-cultural way to help the kids here. We appreciate it. And I think it has changed all of us. Thank you.
So this has been the first time that the CJF USA has reached out to the Appalachian families, and certainly won't be the last. This is a testament that there is no mountain too big enough or a mountain range too long enough that love cannot overtake. From this side of the Appalachians in Zoe, Kentucky, all we need is love.